There we go. Sorry about that. Just had to unplug my camera and plug it in like 4 times. Now it works. There we go. My apologies. Thank you for joining me. Back to working on some Rocket Rumble. So, yeah, we had a pretty great stream last time. I got raided. It was wild. Is it okay now, Ben? Sounds good? Sweet. Everybody can hear me? Everybody can see me? Awesome. I'm going to assume that was a yes. Cool. Anyways, yeah, welcome. Let's get going. So my name is Alex. I'm from Pixelnauts, and we've been working on our game Rocket Rumble. And every Monday and Wednesday, I've been kind of working on some environment art and design. So we're gonna just jump right in. I have a couple things open here. So I usually start off by just kind of going over what we did last week, I guess, and a little bit about the level. So why don't we start with that? All right, here we are. Does that look okay? Just making sure. Carry on. Oh, okay, sweet. All right, so yeah, this is the processing plant. It's kind of what we're calling it right now. If you're on our Discord, you'll see we put up a little thing the other day about doing like a little vote or suggestions for new names for this level. So we've already gotten some pretty kick-ass names, and I think what's going to happen is we're going to compile all those names and then do like a vote between all of them in a week or whenever, however long we want to kind of keep the ideas running. So if you have some suggestions, join our Discord and check it out. So yeah, I'm kind of, I don't really like the name processing plant, but we already have some really cool ones, so I'm definitely excited to hear some more. So yeah, if you want to check out our Discord, it's right there, and let's get going. So yeah, this is, if you're not familiar with the game, if this is your first time seeing it, it's a 1 to 4 player party racing brawler. Yeah, so you're going to start off over here. You can go down here. I made a bunch of design changes, so we're in this like factory crazy level. I still have to do the outside of this level. Probably nothing crazy, but I just kind of want to build like a shell for it, but not too concerned about that right now. I'm going to travel down here. I'm really excited on Friday. Friday we do our kind of like devlogs with the team, so we play through the game and kind of go over the changes that we've made this week. And I made a lot of changes to the design of this level this week, mainly just like item placement and kind of changed around some of the kind of feel and flow of the track. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how that's going to go, because I can play it on my own, but it's just not the same. You really need like 2 to 4 players to kind of play it and really try it out. Hey Apocalypse, what do you think is the best name for the map? Let me see. I'm going to take a look here. Put me on the spot here. I got to pick one out. Where are we? Do we do dev updates? Where was that posted here? Ba-ba-bum. Oh, now I don't know where it was. Art. Definitely not announcements. Sorry, now I totally lost where this was posted. Oh, feedback. Okay, cool. Let me see here. We got some cool names. I mean, let me read out a couple names here. So we got Slimeworks Factory, which I kind of like quite a lot. Caustic Canyon, it's pretty sweet. The Cheesecake Factory by Ben, that's pretty solid too. Putrid Pools, that's pretty cool too, because we got all these like super gross toxic pools going around here, so I dig that. The Chop Shop, Big Digs Factory, that's pretty cool. Toxic Terra, Acid Assembly, Polluted Pipes. Polluted Pipes is pretty cool too, I like that. Forbidden Forge, yeah, there's a lot of cool ideas on here. I do like alliteration, so I am kind of a fan of the double letters, but yeah, a lot of good stuff. Toxic Base, I don't know which one I like the most. I kind of like Slimeworks. So it's gonna be a hard one. Acid Assembly, I kind of like Polluted Pipes for some reason too. Kind of reminds me of something, but I don't know what. They're like Putrid Pools, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty hard. Getting pretty hard to pick my favorite one. And really, it's not going to be up to me. I think what we're going to do is we're going to all pick ones that we kind of like, and we're just going to throw it out to the community to vote on and pick a name. So, you know, if anybody suggests something super weird, we just won't include it in the final vote. But so far, pretty solid name. So I actually think that's going to be pretty hard to pick. But yeah, so then yeah, you go through here, you go inside. There's some saws. Some Dougs. Dougs are these little guys here. They go, oh god. Ooh, stomp on you. They don't make the thwomp noise. I mean, they might, I don't know. We haven't done the sound for it yet, so. Then you pass by Dave. Then you go into the swirly tunnel. Hop over some stuff. And then this is the end. So there's like a finish gate here that spawns at runtime. So that's kind of the level. So I'm kind of done most of the structure stuff. I'm going to build a lot of additional structures once some of the robots come in, and maybe I'll start blocking out some of the robots too, just to start getting a good feel for them. Because I want to do a camera pass very soon, maybe on Monday. So I'll probably do that. But one of the other things I really want to do is rework the ground here, because this is these are the railings and the floor from our previous level. I just kind of used it to start off. So how long does it take you to model or design a piece? It depends. So like I mean, I've been working on this track forever because I only work on it like very sparsely. So the way I kind of go by it or through it usually is I usually kind of just block everything out and then just kind of go bit by bit. But really, we assembled most of this track in probably like 5 or 6 days once we had all the pieces. Maybe not even that long, just at this kind of first pass. But these are all like reusable pieces. They're all just pipes and little things. There's not really anything like unique or custom in this level yet, aside from the robots that are going to be coming in. So most of it's just kind of like smashing objects together and making some interesting shapes and stuff like that. And I'm probably not going to model too many custom things. Vince is going to model some robots for me, so we could throw that in here. And I need some clouds made too, because these are just like my shitty low poly clouds that I have from one of my low poly sets. And that's kind of what we did with these rocks too. These were like my low poly rocks, and then I got one of our dudes, Chunk, to make some nice versions. So I'll probably just get somebody to make some clouds too. It might be me, but I don't know if I have time, so I might just outsource those to somebody else on the team or whatever. Clouds are hard to make. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go, or I would like to go just for like a pretty cartoony vibe for these guys, just because this is kind of like a, you know, I'm trying not to go too serious with the game. It's supposed to be a little lighthearted, so I'd kind of like to go for that like Mario Kart. There's that like cloud level in Mario Kart 8 that I really like. I think it was in Mario Kart 8. It's like a Jack and the Beanstalk kind of level, and they have some nice looking kind of pillowy clouds in there. So Definitely want to do that. So I'm kind of happy with like the general like shapes of them. I might even add a few more just to kind of make it feel like this is like, you know, cloudy over here, and then we still have to do like a background sky and paint that up a little bit. But I don't really mind the simple color, and I mean you won't see it most of the time, so it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but should be pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Mark Game Dev? Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I kind of want to redo the railings in the track today. Hey, these things are back today. Sweet. They were missing last time. I don't know what the heck happened to them. So they're back. Okay, so I do have a little concept that I put together myself a little bit ago. Just of some floors and stuff that I want to make. So I kind of wanted to make them look like this. Very kind of metallic and industrial. I want like a lot of like industrial lines and maybe some like glowy bits and like numbers and stuff like that. Obviously I can't make like a huge custom, you know, texture for this whole track. So I'm gonna have to kind of think about how I'm going to go about making this look interesting. And I have a lot of good options with the tool sets that we have, so I think we're going to explore some of those ideas today. I have, oh, where to go? Sorry. Just trying to find those other ones. Yeah, I have a couple of the like little concepts that I did just of this stuff. Like this is more of like machinery and stuff that I wanted to do. But I have some like little tiny ideas here for tracks and things like that. I think I did some more, but maybe I didn't send them over. But really, I just kind of want big, bulky, machinery looking things. So the way I like to, oh, thanks, man. Thank you. So the way I kind of like going about it is I kind of just like going in simple steps. So at first I was thinking I was going to make a bunch of these like textures like this would be a texture and then it would just kind of repeat. But that might be too repetitive as like a texture, and it might not fit in all the different situations that we have. So I'm actually thinking I might make these meshes and then just kind of like place them along the track. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll kind of take a look. So I'm also not quite sure what I want to do for this intro part, because you do drop down from this giant section here, and it's kind of cool to be able to see through this track because you get to see more of the like clouds. You don't really get to see a lot anyways, but it's kind of neat. So I don't know if I want to make it all solid, so I kind of have it like going solid over here, but we'll see. So yeah, I don't know, you know, a lot of times you're just like just kind of figuring stuff out, you know. So I'm going to duplicate this material here, and I'm just going to start with a really basic material. Track floor, processing plant A. So let's see what I have here for now. So right now I just have this very simple texture. And I actually have two tracks going on here already. So even before when I did this, I kind of had two versions of this track going, which I don't really need if it's solid, because I kind of had that with the transparent stuff before. So with this one, I think we're just going to start with like a base, kind of not even, just like a gray, I think, for now, and we'll see if it needs a texture later. I don't even know if we have any. Do we have any like metal tileable textures in this game? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe we'll just start with something pretty simple like that. I'll make a metallic mask for it eventually, so it's not so even, because I don't think I have a metal mask. Oh, maybe I do. Oh yeah. Maybe gotta just change around some of the ramping on here so it's not so harsh. Yeah. I just want it to be like a little bit like that, you know? That's kind of cool. Little flat metal there. Let's see how that looks. And it's funny because all our other stuff actually doesn't even have textures on it. It's just colors. But I feel because this is, you know, something that the player is going to be looking at, a little bit of texture is okay. It'll help, you know, get that speed going there. 1 or 0. No, Vince, they wouldn't have a slider if you had to do 1 or 0. Some things can be partially metallic, I think. It's an alloy of metal and more different metal. There's different, like, it's just not as metallic as it could be. Listen, Vince, this is a make-believe game, okay? I could just make it whatever. Doesn't matter. Look. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little dusty. I love the see-through part of the track. Aw, thanks, man. Yeah, I think I'll keep it see-through. The performance doesn't like the see-through part, but I'll probably keep it just for good measure. Maybe I'll make like a catwalk kind of material where it's not actually like glass or actually see-through. Maybe we'll do something not quite like this, but maybe a little denser. I always keep this in here just so there's like a little bit of something, but again, transparency. So this part of the level already doesn't really like me. I'm gonna have to optimize quite a bit, but we'll start with that. Okay, so yeah, it kind of starts metal here, which is kind of a weird place, but we'll make that work eventually. Okay, and then we have our railings. So these are our old railings. Well, we also have our sides here. So oh, I guess that's part of the railing, right? I always forget. So yeah, we have lots of different railings in this game. So first we have this outer railing, which is just this thin little guy, which is very stretched in this level because I haven't adjusted it properly yet. Yeah, dusty metal, Vince. I'm sure that's a thing. Yeah, it's like layered, right? 50% metal, 50% not metal. 50% something that is also 50% metal. Okay, so let's think about what we want for the edge of this track. So our previous track was in space, so we kind of had these like hollow kind of meshes here. It had an outer kind of grad, and it had the like little metal plates here like this, which is cool. I do dig the like kind of colorful outline, but I don't know if that's going to work for this track. So I'll kind of show you how this is set up. So we have each of the sides here. They're using a specific mesh. So they're actually using just this little mesh here that Vince has made. And it's being stretched and repeated across the track very, very heavily in this level. As you can see, it's like that, right? So way too stretched. But again, I haven't really taken the time to care about it in this level so far. So let's think about what can we do here for our other level. So I just jump into 3D Max, and you guys can see me. I think I should be sharing my full screen here. So let's do some fun stuff here. I haven't been in 3D Max in a long time. Actually, I probably should have gotten back in here before the stream. So we have we're gonna have our track, and hey, I set this up already. Why are you not working? Sorry, this is a new version of Max I installed recently, so forgive me. Gotta set up at least my one shortcut. I don't, I don't. The poly connect. Yeah, I already have that. Oh, this is editable poly. Stupid. That's why I always forget there's two. Okay. Sorry, it's like my one thing that I like need to have because my brain doesn't like doing anything else. Okay. So maybe we'll do like a little edge here. All right, something like that. Maybe something a little bit on an angle. First, I'm just going to start with something pretty simple. Maybe like a little rounded. Do I want round in this level? Maybe not. Maybe I just want 45s and harder edges. All right, something like that. hate those custom. Yeah, isn't that they're the worst, eh? Like you got to know exactly what your stuff is called, or you're screwed. Um, so yeah, I mean this is like just simple for now. I'm trying to think what else I would like on this. Maybe do we want like a intersection? Let's just throw something in here. Sorry, this is super gross. I'll make these not not as intense poly-wise. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is fine for now. So I'm going to throw just a metal on here. I have this menu for materials because I know Vince loves it and he would hate it if I used anything else. So Vince is a big fan of the compact material editor. Yeah, I could have. Yeah, it's true. I'm just being, I don't know, lazy, I guess. I definitely could have hit a ring and then chamfered those and then have them equally spaced. But I like living on the edge, you know? So let's see. This is not a super great mesh, but this is fine for now. So let's just, let's call this processing plant, railing, railing A. This might be a little too much. So let's take a look, okay? So where's our pivot? We gotta make sure our pivot's fine. Okay, let's just throw a pivot at the end here. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe I want my pivot on the front here. Okay. I reset my X forms just in case I scaled this thing. Okay, I'm gonna export this into my project. Oh, not the network one. Assets, art, environment. What do I have this under? Tracks, meshes. Oh yeah, I just kind of started going nuts in there, so I'm going to start actually making some folders. Okay, processing plant. Don't need animations. If you like living life on the edge, don't add it to any railings. Oh man, that's true. It's a Rainbow Road. We should definitely have a Rainbow Road. Okay, so I'm just going to replace the meshes I have here for now, and they're going to be a little stretchy, but you know, let's see what we can get here. So. And then the other side too. Whoa. I don't think these are rotated the right way or are not doing what they're supposed to. Oh, you know why? Okay, so I think a couple of things are happening here. So let's just do one at a time then, okay? Oh, you can't undo that. Okay, well, that's good. Pretty funny. Okay, track computers here. So let's, can I get rid of this? Delete. Okay. So I think what's happening here, there's a few things happening. Number one is, I think it's just tiling, like one way. Whoa. I didn't even remember how to do this. Don't mirror. Oh, this is doing some crazy stuff. Okay. Let's just get rid of both of these, and then just let's do our own. Okay, so new channel, mesh here. Ah. Interesting, that's doing some crazy stuff. Okay. Did you possibly reset that? It's probably for a couple of reasons. One, we probably don't have any edges in ours, and it's not repeating it properly. So let's figure out why. Where is that? There's like a setting for this. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's why. So it reset my setting here. Oh, and I also have these two materials on. Oh, no, two is fine. I do have two materials set up there. So let's do metal. Let's just do metal C, B. Let's do metal C, and then for the glow, I'm just going to throw something in here for now. That already exists. Let's do blue glow. Even though I probably don't want it to be blue. So what happened is I had this mesh, and it basically tried fitting one of that mesh across the entire part of the spline here that I have, which is not what we want because we need lots of them. So we got to figure out how many we want to do here. It's looking a little better. And then we got to figure out our offsets, and I deleted my offsets like not a smart person. So I should have kept them from the other one. Okay, and then this one, let's do, and you got to figure out the rotation. Sometimes I hadn't used this in a while, so I kind of forgot which rotation it's supposed to be using. Okay, let's do 9. Okay, is that the correct way? It is. Okay, sweet. And then we could do like a 0.2. This one's really tiny, so we can maybe do a little thicker here. I kind of just started modeling stuff. I wasn't really paying attention to my scale or anything, so that's why, you know, things are coming in a little crazy. But that's okay. You know, sometimes again you just kind of wing it, and then you see what's what after that. So let's do 8.5. Okay, so we have these. I'm going to hide these railings for now because these are my like upper railings. Okay, so we have that. Let's do, we have a blue glow here. I'm going to do, copy this material as well. I'm going to make my own glow just for this level. Okay, so I have a railing glow here. Boop. And then we can kind of play around with the colors that we want for this level, which I was kind of going for like a black and yellow kind of vibe with my stuff. So we'll kind of try that first. I don't actually know if that's going to look okay. Might be too much yellow for this outside area, so that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe we'll do blue for the outside, and then we'll do yellow for the inside, just to kind of like swap it around a little bit. Oops. Okay. And then depending on how glowy we want it to be. Okay, so this is a lot of glow right now. you know, I don't know if I really want this much glow in this area, especially in this outdoor area. So we'll see, maybe we can make some different railings. But now we kind of know the rotation we're going for and how this stuff is going to look. So it's going to be a little bit easier for us to work. I might even make this a little chunkier. Yeah, chunky. There we go. And then I'm going to actually make another version of this here, and just kind of how I had it before. Can I? Oh, I can duplicate this channel. Sweet. Let's duplicate that channel here. And then we could do minus, and then like 180. There we go. So you see here, this is how it's aligning each of those meshes together. It's kind of interesting. 180, just because we wanted the exact opposite there. Okay, so now we have a bit of our railing here. It's starting to look a little different from the other one, but it's kind of a little too glowy, so I don't really know if I like the glow here. I might just kind of simplify it and just keep it metal, and then I might add the glowy bits once in a while, or more like on the track. So let's kind of see what we could do with that. So let's go back to 3D Max here. I also have Photoshop open. Let me close that because I think my computer is starting to cry a little. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of this glow, so I'm actually going to just delete it. Oops, set ID. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to maybe add some different model, like maybe it's like a different shape to this thing. But well, actually, you know what? Let's do step by step. Sometimes it's good not to rush in here. So, oh my God. Sorry, I'm gonna just show my buttons here. Okay, so I'm just going to export this thing out again. And we'll see what it looks like with just like a simple thick railing. Hey. Why did you not update? Oh, there it goes. Guess you got to click on it. Okay, so now it has too many materials. Okay, so now we just have this big, thick kind of thing. And I like this. This is starting to kind of hit the sun nicer and starting to feel just kind of bulkier, which is kind of what I'm going for in this level anyways. So that's kind of feeling nice, kind of closer to what I was kind of hoping for. You know, sometimes you got to play around with ideas. I thought it would be okay with all the craziness, but turns out it is not. So I'm going to add a little bit of detail in here. Just for good measure. So I'm just going to chamfer this edge like a little bit, just to catch some nice lighting there. And then we'll see. Maybe I'll add something to this, but maybe this will be enough. So. Okay. And you should see as I click on this. As I click on this, there we go. It got a little rounder here, so we got a little bit of a softer edge. And it's not a lot, but you know, it's enough to just give a little, you know, a little bit of something. So I'm going to increase this to, you know, be a little bit rounder here, because I'm getting a little facet here. Yeah, make it huge. We'll see what the how the level runs, and we might have to optimize some things, but that's okay. Okay, so yeah, that's looking kind of smooth and crazy. Now this is obviously like a long, big extruded piece of metal, which doesn't really make sense, but that's okay. So now I have some other things in here that I want to be able to do. So because this is like a construction area, I want people to feel Facet Hound. Is that a name for this level? Is that what you want to call it? That's good. So I want this to feel like like there's some like hazards, right? Like they're kind of warning people about some things. Facet Factory, yeah. It's good. Good idea, Vince. I like it. And Ben. Oh, Ben, your color changed. Oh, no, you didn't. No, I thought you were blue last time. Too Facet. Oh, my God. Too Facet, Too Furious. I live one polygon at a time. Okay, so I kind of want to make go home. He is home. We're all home. We can't go anywhere. He might not be home. I guess he might be watching Fast and Furious. Speaking of which, I think they're going to space next time, and I think Vin Diesel's son is going to be in the next one, or something. Okay, so I want to do a couple things. Number one, I want to not just have these things like smash into. Are you redoing the track texture? Yeah. So for this one, I'm just kind of going for like a metal mark, and I'm gonna go something like this. So it's gonna be metal, and then I'm gonna have things on top that are gonna kind of like denote warnings or things like that. So for this one, the first thing I want to do is I want to have a piece that I can put on this track that will kind of show that it can intersect something or go into something. Yeah, I think it should be pretty cool too. I think it'll just feel different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this one. It's going to be called Railing A, I don't know, like a clamp or something. Okay. And then so what I'm going to do is yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing that for, but that's fine. Sometimes I do things in ways and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Okay, so I'm going to just extrude this along its normals. Okay. I wish there was like a button to fix this thing. You know? I always hate that. I get it's going to normals, but I want you to do normals, but I also don't want you to be stupid, you know? Is that so hard to ask? So anyways, what I usually do to fix this, and if somebody knows how to not have it do this stupidness, let me know. I've been modeling for quite a while, but sometimes, when you've been working with a software for a long time, you kind of don't try new stuff. You just kind of do things and hope for the best. I don't know why I add this edge. I could have just deleted it, but whatever, it's fine. I'm going to chamfer this bad boy here. Yeah, super annoying, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to keep this in here for now, just to kind of, well, actually, no, that's stupid. Hold on. Get out of here. Like I said, I don't know why I moved that edge there, but that's fine. Okay. Now this is kind of a waste of polygons here, but I don't know if we're going to unwrap this thing later, so I'm just going to keep these for now, but that's fine. And then I'm going to get a little box here. Nope, not that one. Where's my Harry Potter align tool? Love the Harry Potter align tool. It's my favorite one. Hey, it's Sir Drop, Sir. Sir Drop, Sir. Jeez, Sir Drop TV. Sir Drop Bear. Oh my God. My brain is not working. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining me on the stream. Just hanging out here, making things as I do. Okay. Okay. So this is just going to be like a little clamp here. All right. Good old 3ds Max, you know it. Yeah, you were up late watching some Godzilla. I can't wait, man. So in the U.S., it's supposed to premiere on HBO Max, but here in Canada, we don't get HBO Max. We get our local cable place, Bell, has this thing called Crave, which has HBO on it, but then they decide that certain things aren't worthy of HBO Max exclusives. So, and I don't know if our theaters are open even, so I have no idea if I can ever see it or anytime soon. Okay. This is just like a little thing for now, but this is fine. So I got my little clamp here. I'm gonna save this scene just so I don't lose this stuff in case. Bye, Mark. Yeah, I love the Godzilla movies and the Kong movie. They're so good. Yeah, that's right. I'm saving it into the scenes folder of 3D Max. Somebody's got to use that thing, don't they? Okay, so we have this thing for now. Going to export this as well. Okay. Now, instead of using the spline mesh tool that we have here, we're going to use something a little bit different. So I will show you. Now, where the heck did I export these meshes to? Oh, yeah, there we go. So we have track railing, and then I'm going to do track clamp. Oh, did you? Yeah, I really love the Godzilla movie. I like King of the Monsters too, but the first Godzilla movie of the new ones, like, is so good. I love it. So I could place this by hand, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a spline positioner, I think it is, and then a track main computer. Okay. Now I got to figure out where it is along the distance here, which is not super fun. Okay. Now I know this is kind of a stupid way to place things, but the nice thing about this is if I move my track, it's going to update to this as well. So I know, yeah, it seems like, you know, kind of redundant or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but it's definitely worth it in the long run to do it this way. Maybe 270. What did I scale this thing to? I don't remember now. Oh, 6. 8.7.09. Sorry, this is not the most exciting thing to watch here, but trust me, it'll be worth it. 8.7, 0.9. Oh, I guess that one is different. It's fine. Oh, maybe it was minus 0.1. I guess it doesn't align to the track properly, eh? That's okay, we could eyeball that a little bit. You know how many Godzilla movies there are? So there's only the 2, I think, right, for the Legendary? Oh, is that what they're called? Godzilla? Yeah. There's 33 movies? Oh my god. I actually remember watching those Godzilla movies as a kid, and I thought they were just amazing. and like the old King Kong movies and stuff. I don't know. I love them. I knew they were cheese and stuff, but it didn't matter. -6. Oh, why are you doing that craziness? Oh, right, I guess, because... which one? There, so now we have our railing, and it looks like it's actually connecting to something here. I know it's a small detail, but you know, I might even make these a little bigger, actually, because they're not, it's not swole enough. You know, sometimes you gotta swell it up. Oh, yeah, Marvel's got a lot of movies, too. I kind of went on a Marvel binge recently, too, and just watched, like, rewatched all of them. By recently, I mean, like, I don't know, within the last, like, couple of years. Oh, I hate push as well. I wish there were some better tools for some of this stuff. To, like, swell it up. That's crazy. That's me. Apologize. I have kids and stuff, so there's always some shenanigans going on upstairs. Possibly my wife is fashioning some furniture or something. I don't know. Didn't know if you guys could hear that on the stream. What you were trying to do. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to push the whole thing, but it just wasn't really. The push modifier was doing some weird stuff. Probably because I have these crazy polygons in here. I think it just didn't like that mainly, but that's okay. This is fine for now. Just kind of want to make it bigger. It just wasn't as noticeable as I thought it would be. Cool, it's smaller now? What? That doesn't make any sense. Did I need to reset the X-form? I don't think I scaled it manually. Maybe I did. Ah, guess I did. Weird. That's gross. Okay, that's a little better. There. Now you get a little bit of shadow, light and darks. Yeah, there's just too many movies. It's really hard to keep up on everything. Yes, Sir Dropper. I'm just making I'm making a new track today. Well, like physical track. I've been using this one here, which is from Asteroid Field, so I just wanted to do something something different for this one. That's interesting. Oh, you know what? No, that should take account into that. I do have like different scales of my tracks, so I don't know why it's not working. You know what? Maybe I will just manually place these. It's not ideal, but I'm just... Oh, okay, no, you know what? Never mind. You know why? Because this thing is flipped. That's why. Bum, 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 bum. That's why. Because my pivot is on the side instead of in the middle, so alright, there we go. Might even, oh gosh, not this one. Might even make some of these a little bigger. That's fine. I can't stand the Jurassic World movies. Hated the first one, I can't imagine the second one's any better. Yeah, there's definitely there's a lot to like love in those movies, but there's also a lot to not love in those movies. So I don't know. My wife really hated the clicker training in the other one because she's like, that's not how clicker training works. You don't just click it a million times and everything is fine. Okay. Um, so, oh yeah, I forgot I set up a bot today, so every once in a while it just tells you guys to wishlist stuff or join our Discord. So if it's getting obnoxious, please let me know. But I thought I'd give it a try. So it's called Moobot. One of the other devs I was watching was using it, and I noticed it was also posting stuff in his chat. So I thought I'd give it a try. Okie dokes. So let's do some groundwork now, if you will. So we have this thing. This is pretty cool. The next thing I want to kind of do is again kind of make something for you know, to kind of signal that there's danger zones coming by. So, you know, if there's people like on this actual track in the real world, I don't want them smashing into a rock. So I would be like, hey man, there's like hazards. There's some hazard stuff going on here. So, you know, I would have some things to denote that. So, you know, well, what could that be, right? So let's go to top view here, and let's get ourselves another box. I like to just model the heck out of everything, and then sometimes I turn it into textures if it's not working really great. But yeah, let's do this. Okay, so say we have a little shape like this, and we're going to put this over top of things to kind of, you know, we're going to use this angle to kind of tell people like, hey, don't go over this thing, right? Because it's friggin' dangerous or whatever. So yeah, so let's grab this top layer here. I'm going to extrude it. I'm going to sink it in a little bit because I like angles of things. So first, oh god, not that one. First I'm going to just make like a little frame for this thing here. So this is like my main box. This might be a little too thick for players to drive over and not feel like they should be smashing into stuff, but we'll kind of see what that looks like. And then I'm going to want some hazards. So let's take a look at my little drawing here again. So I kind of want these big yellow and black stripes going across here. Okay, so from top view, I want some stripes again angling out this way. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do some lazy work here. I'm going to duplicate this over. Okay, and then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to make this kind of wide. Actually, no, hold on. Let's take this and just scale it up over here. Let's squish this down a little bit. I don't know how thick I want these things yet, but that's kind of fine, I guess. Let's say something like that is pretty good. Okay. I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to duplicate it. Do I want it thicker? Maybe I want it thicker, you know? Oh, God. And then just do like a few of them. Maybe even like 2 or 3. I don't know how thick I want this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this here, and I'm just going to bury these things. I'm sure there's faster ways of doing this, but I'm just going to do this. It's a little dirty work here, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm really just concerned about the look of this right now. You know, I don't want to spend a ton of time, over developing this stuff if it looks dumb or it doesn't work. You know, I could go in and start making really nice models and really nice textures, but if it stinks, you know, it stinks, right? What's the point of spending all this time on something if the idea stinks? So, you know, I kind of like whiteboxing my ideas first, even from the art point of view. So, you know, like when you're painting, you kind of just start with some broad strokes and just get stuff on the canvas quickly because, you know, you don't want to commit to all the little details if your trees aren't going to be happy. And I probably could have just used the slice tool and just sliced all this up too, actually. Alright, where are people up to here? Is your thumbnail before the sketch? Oh, which thumbnail? Sorry, of I'm not sure. All right. Okay, so there we go. So this is fine. So let's do this. Okay, I'm just gonna attach all this together. So first off, I'm just gonna throw some metal on here, and again, this is gonna be like multi Mad ID'd kind of stuff, which is gross. I don't like it, but for my purposes today, it is fine. I'm gonna, you know, clean all this up because multiple Mad IDs are not very nice and they don't work super great. So, oops, that's not the one I wanted to put on here. So this will be black. Oh, it's your thumbnail before the sketch. I did read that as a question. Oh my God, sorry. Yes, it is my thumb. Oh my God, yes, you're right. It is my thumbnail before the sketch. I did read that as a question for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why. Thank you, Sir Dropper. You're totally correct. Okay, there we go. So we got little shenanigans going on here. So let's do PP processing plant, that kind of PP. PP track hazard plate A. Yeah, I do that a lot too. I just kind of, I don't know. I never read things. I look at things and my brain's like, I'm sure I know what that says. And then just commits to doing whatever it needs to do based on what it thinks is happening. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy here. I'm going to copy his spline positioner. And let's get this hazard plate going here. Paste component is new. There we go. So now we have this here. Yeah, absolutely, right? Yeah. Ain't got no time for reading, brain. All right, and then we have, let's go to motion here. Oh, good, I don't have this scaled. So let's do, I don't know, like 3. Oh, yeah, maybe just 1 on that one. And let's see here. This one's a little big, so it's not really fitting the track super great here. I don't know why. It's usually this thing does a much better job at adjusting. Is it because I'm rotating? Weird. There's like a way to clip it to the normal. I guess I am also just positioning this stuff. If I was using the track thing, it would maybe bend it to this a little better, but yeah, I guess this is a bad part of the track to do this. This is also really big. I guess it's going to undo this anyways. kind of why I like making things a little thicker too, so you can kind of adjust from there. Okay, so we have that. Throw this over here. And this is okay, it's a little short. Do you need some subdivisions or bends? Oh yeah, that's a good call too, right? If it is trying to bend it. It might be trying to bend it actually, Vince, and maybe it's because I don't have subdivisions that it's not doing it. That's a good call too. But that's okay. For now, that's fine. So that's kind of like okay. It's a little short, obviously. I'm going to probably want a longer one, but maybe not much bigger. Maybe I do want it like a little bigger. And then offset it a little bit. So I know this is kind of, you know, a little cumbersome to set up all this stuff at first, but again, if I end up moving the track or doing something, this will actually be a big time saver. So it is one of those things where you're just like, is it worth doing right now? Is it, you know, how are both of these doing the same thing? I want this. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of okay. It's kind of starting to feel, like this, kind of what I was kind of going for. It's okay. So let's, you know, let's. I'm gonna remove this blind positioner for now. You know what? I've been placing all this stuff using that, but it's kind of becoming a pain in the ass. So, for the sake of the stream, I'm just going to hand place some of this stuff because it's kind of boring to watch me just fiddle around with little numbers here. It's the problem with doing very like organic track stuff, right? Is it's hard to place meshes on things here. And Unity does not have a very good normal snapping kind of utility, so, and by doesn't have a good one, I mean they have none. Which I actually don't even know if Unreal does. They kind of do when you first place stuff, but I don't know if it like properly rotates things. Yeah, this is okay. We'll see. Yeah, I might have to think of a better solution with the track stuff. Maybe that's why I did a lot of this stuff as textures before. Maybe I was having the same issue with Asteroid. So okay, maybe we'll maybe we'll do this as a track later on, as opposed to just placing meshes. But yeah, so something like that. So you know, kind of denote that there's some danger going on here, and then you know, maybe I'll do that for this other one here too. Yeah, now you can see why I use these spline positioners, right? Because trying to move this along here is actually kind of a pain in the ass. So let's let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy one of these spline meshes over. Actually, let me just duplicate this thing here. Let's do a little experiment. Okay. Going to delete this, and I'm just going to do one. Yeah, see the problem with the spline mesh is it's like really long, right? So let's do whoa, there we go. Okay, and this has what, 3 materials? So we have metal. We have black, and then we have yellow. I don't know if I called it up. Yeah, okay, so this one needs some meshes or some subdivisions. Yeah, right? Yeah, what did you do those? You did those as a track mesh, right? Or as like a... Hey, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Cyber levels, thank you very much. That's awesome. Yeah, what did you do, Vince? Did you do? I mean, I know it was like 500 years ago, so you probably don't remember. But so let me do that too. Whoa. Yeah, I know. It's been like 500 years since we were working on tracks, eh? Vince started working on some tracks, but then moved on to doing some characters, so That's been his whole life right now. So this is really gross, by the way. I know this is very gross subdivisions. I just want to see if it works. The problem with doing stuff like this too is, you know, you end up, your poly count kind of goes up quite a bit, right? Yeah, let's do that, and then again, I know this is gross. Please don't judge me on my grossness. I mean, you can judge me. That's what I would expect you to judge me. Oh. Okay. I just want to see how this looks. So. That's fair. There we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Now, obviously, this is huge, so that's why it's looking crazy. What is this? Oh, can I? Oh, I thought that would let me like pick it or something. What's this do? Enable edit mode in scene view. Oh, that's amazing. Did they have this before? We must have updated or something. That's awesome. Right? Yeah. They must have. This isn't our tool. We bought this tool from the asset store, so maybe they updated it. Oh man, this changes everything. My poly count's gonna be so huge. Okay, so 0 and an 8.7. Is this? Let's see how smooth to the track this is. This is looking pretty good. Okay, so what I could do, this is going to look crazy, okay? Just bear with me. Whoop. I could just snail along over here. Oh, I got to change my my offset because my pivots, oh my god, too far. Easy, easy girl, there we go. I also got to mirror this thing. What is this, on the Y, -3? Nope. Excuse me. Flip. They don't have a flip over here? Mirror, oh they do. Sweet. Okay, I thought they did. Ew. Oh no, what happened? What happened, my friend? Oh, that is gross. What happened to you? Are you okay? Oh, it's because this is on 0. Stupid. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's much better. Look how much easier that went than this. Get out of here. Go home. I also made this super glowy, which is fine. Okay, let's lower this a little bit too because it's a little high. Right there. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to duplicate this. And here. Hey. Oh, did I duplicate the wrong thing? Oh, I think I did, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to put it over here too. Did it just need subdivisions or work the way? Yeah, well, I had scale the Hun 0 on Y. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I think I was changing the scale and I must have hit backspace or something, and then it lost its mind. So, okay, so now we're good to go here. So now I can do offset minus on this one, and then also flip it. Oh, can I not flip it two ways? Maybe not. Minus 3. Why are you doing this to me? Is it because you're too low now? Sorry, give me a second here. My brain has to figure some stuff out. I'm mirroring things like a crazy person here, all over the place. Okay, I want to, actually, yeah, this is fine. I just want to flip it one direction. No? Okay, and then like over here, and, whoop, no, not that way. Not that way, oops. 3, this really doesn't like undo. Why are both of these not doing what I want them to? Weird. Ruh-roh. What the hell did you do? That's not what I had. It's crazy. Oh, that's cool. And look, if you push this one further, it just takes the other one for the ride. Oh, that's cool. Might be easier. Rotate. Oh, yeah, I could just rotate it. Thanks, Vince. I forgot there's a rotation. My brain. My brain. Okay. There we go. I didn't want any mirroring on that one. That's what it was. Okay. Then I can... Thanks, Vince. I'm glad you're here. This would have been a complete disaster otherwise. Okay. So something like this. I don't really love this yet, but it's kind of getting there, right? So it's not exactly what I had in mind. Oh no, did I close my drawing? I closed my drawing. That's taking a really long time to open. Okay, so yeah, I kind of wanted this kind of look, but I think these shapes are a little bit more interesting, so I'm still gonna have to maybe think of, you know, what to do here. So let's see. So we have this. So I want the player to go like through here, which this is working, but maybe I also want to continue this way. Maybe this just needs to cut off like this. And then I probably want little hazards around these guys too. What do you think? Something like that? I should get my tablet so this isn't like a crazy thing. Yeah, because this is the path of my player, and then I kind of want to put some hazards here, but I also want players to get these coins. So what else did I have in my drawing here? Well, I could do like all the numbers and stuff. So then I could, you know, write like some like numbers on the track here, and then maybe do like little lines here or something too. Get some like little decor going. Because I kind of want to, yeah, I want to force players this way, but then I also want to force them going this way, but kind of do an arc along there. So, yeah, maybe I just gotta symmetry this thing over, and just use it as like a double-ended thing, I guess. I don't know why I did this like super gross 90-degree thing. That's not fun. Okay, so let's go back into 3D Max, and oh my kid's not having a good time over here. If you can hear him, he's teething, so he's not enjoying his life right now. Ba-ba-bum. Aren't you glad you can't remember teething? It sounds like the worst thing ever. At least I can't. I don't know if anybody else can. Yeah, let's do something like that. Okay, let's yeah, this is kind of a gross mesh, but that's fine. Okay. Just gonna eyeball this a little bit here. Like I said, I'll do a better job on this offline. I'm not going to bore you with me making beautiful subdivisions. Okay. Again, I know it's gross. That's gross. Please don't send mail. Okay, back to attaching this stuff together. There's a lot of grossness here. Multiple mat IDs and terrible models. You know, I'm just going to block all this out. I'm just going to send it to Vince. He could do a good job on it. Ah, that's cute. So because this mesh thing like clips it, it just kind of squished it over. Oh, so cute. Okay. I am loving this tool now. All right. So there we go. This is probably too glowy right now, obviously. I don't, it might look okay, but probably a little in your face, but all right. All right, that's feeling much better. All right, so now I got to find a good way to get some other little details on here, but let's play through this track and just see what this feels like so far. I haven't played it at all, so this might feel terrible. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's get started. I probably should have saved before I hit play. All right, we're getting there. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla recently, and they have this like Easter festival thing where you have to like go Easter egg hunting, and I got the update a couple days ago, and now my game is crashing like every single time I play. Like not all the time, but just at least like once a play session, it just like full shuts down on me. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Luckily they save a lot in that game, so like you pick up an egg and bam. No, just PS4. I'm still waiting to get a PS5. I actually have an alert on my computer right now that that is checking for me. I'm also on a PS5 Stock Canada Twitter account because I missed it earlier. So in Canada here we have this company called President's Choice, and they have this program called Optimum Points, and you get like wild points for buying things, and I've been saving my points up, so I have like $400 worth of points. So I'm really looking to see if I could buy it from one of their stores so I could use my points, but at this point I'll kind of take whatever I can get. I don't really need a PS5. All the games I'm playing right now are very fine and playable on PS4, so sorry, this is loading. It just takes a little bit of time. I haven't played the first time. Oh, maybe it's not working. Perhaps it is not working. My bad. It was working last time. Oh yeah, it looks like it's broken. Okay, so we'll play it next time on the race or on the stream. I could play from the menu, but it just takes a little bit longer. So maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream. Yeah, you got like some crazy. You got it from like your ISP or something wild like that. My ISP just sends me bills or threats that I don't pay my bills. Okay, so what did we do? We were gonna do. Oh yeah, we were gonna do like a little thing over here too. Okay, so let's build another one of these meshes, but maybe just like a simple one. So kind of the same thing. Oh, this pivot's super gross on this thing now. I should update that before I use this too much too. That's probably what I said the last time with some of my other assets. Okay, so I also want to make one that I think just isn't stripy. That's just kind of like a little blockade for stuff. Oh, this is going to be really not fun to work with. Yeah, let's just do something fun with this one here. Yeah, they just happened to contact my ISP the day they got shipped, and they shipped one of the last 10 they had. It's crazy. I can't believe your ISP even has PlayStations. Our ISPs just have a monopoly on the internet here, and that's all they do. We have really horrible internet options here in Canada, if you're not from here. Basically, you have like a choice of like 2. And then there's like other ISPs, but they have to like buy the lines from, or like the bandwidth from the other ISPs. So they can like only resell it for little without, you know, making as much of a profit back to you. And basically that only exists because the government was just like, yeah, you guys have a monopoly. Let's not maybe let you have that much, but also they don't really care. So here we are. But yeah, that's wild. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we have no competition here, so they offer us nothing. Same with like cell phones and stuff too. We don't have a ton of competition, so I think we have one of the worst internet offerings as far as like first world countries go. It's pretty wild. Basically what happened here is we have a company called Bell, and they laid down like the DSL and the cable, or I don't know if they just the DSL and the fiber lines like first, and basically nobody else is willing to lay down their own lines, so they just own all of them. So if you want internet, you have to go through them. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so we have this one. This one's kind of big, so that's fine. And then I'm going to make a third one that's just like a little smaller. But I don't actually want to scale the whole thing down, because I actually want my trims, the outside bits, to be the same. Yeah, that's what our government needs to do. But Canada is so damn big. That's the reason why nobody's willing to do it, is like Canada is physically friggin' enormous. But we don't have like a very dense population. Like most of our population lives in about 3 cities across Canada. So basically nobody is willing to put down lines between all these giant cities with no people in them. So yeah, it's like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal is like most of Canada. And then like, I think Canada is like the largest landmass, right, of a country. But we have as many people as Poland, because I'm Polish, so I know this. I don't know if it's still the same, but it was. So we had like the same amount of people as like a small European country, but the landmass of like, I don't know, like Russia and China put together or something crazy. We might not be bigger, but I don't know. I don't remember my geography. I can't say that too loud, because if I say it too much, the Mounties are going to come and get me. Those Mounties, mounted policemen. You don't want to get messed up with a man on a horse. Horses will get you too. They don't care. They know who they work for. They know where they get their sugar cubes from. Oh no, terrible things are happening underneath here. Oh, is Russia bigger? Okay, cool. Yeah, I said it, and I'm like, I don't know if that's right. That sounds kind of wrong, but I know we were big, but I didn't know if we were the biggest. Yeah, Russia's pretty huge, so it totally makes sense. I'm pretty sure they're pretty high-ranking officers. I agree. They've been in there for quite a long time. They have pretty stable jobs too. What else? That's all I got. Okay, so this one's a little bit smaller. It's not much smaller. I could probably make it a little bit smaller, but that's fine for now. So we kind of have like 3 shapes here. This one's kind of the same as this one, so maybe I'll change it, but often outrank their handlers. That's amazing. I'll be perfectly honest with you, RSVP. I have no idea if you're just joking or telling the truth, because Canada is friggin' pretty hilarious. Yeah, no, horses, the horses are crazy. Is it really? That's amazing. I love horses, but man, I would not want to fight a horse. They are way bigger than you think they are if you haven't been around a horse. I don't like what's happening here. Do I want a round one? I don't want a round one. That's yucky. Sorry, stuff. Oh man, the horse cops are... Yeah, they're huge, right? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Sir Dropper. Kangaroos are pretty wild, eh? Like literally, I guess, but also like they're just like muscle. Like I see them at the zoo, and they're just cut. I would not want to mess with a kangaroo either. Okay, let me fix the pivots of these new ones, because this is gonna get pretty gross here. I'll just fix the pivot of the other one too, because otherwise we're just going to get way out of hand. We're going to forget we did this, and then it's just going to get really bad, and that's not good. So, okay. Do I have my tool here? I do not. Oh, I have this handy tool on my other 3D Max install that allows you to export multiple objects at the same time. Okay, so, okay, this one's plate A. I guess those ones aren't hazard plates, but that's fine. These ones will just be regular plates. Plate A. So does Australia have kangaroo cops? I don't mean this to be like offensive, but I guess they're not as trainable probably as a horse. Oh man, moose cop would mess you up. Sherry, would you fight a moose cop?
What?
Would you fight a moose cop?
I want to find a cop.
No, but like if you had to. A horse cop or a moose cop?
None of the above.
Okay, Sherry doesn't want to fight either.
We were talking about how I wanted a draft horse, and I said it doesn't matter that it's huge because I couldn't control a regular size horse if it didn't want to listen either.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, have you guys seen draft horses? They're like the horses with the big legs, with the hairy legs.
I haven't seen a draft horse. It's like Clydesdale, like the Budweiser commercial.
Yeah, Clydesdales. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, like in the Budweiser commercials for the Super Bowl. Those things will mess you up. Those things will step on you. You could have a mustache. It's good. That's really good. I like that. I wonder if Canada has a mustache for sure. The country does. Yeah, moose are crazy. I've seen some moose out camping. Never like too close. They're always like on the side of the road. I also thought she said giraffe horse the first time too. Yes, which is also pretty amazing if there is a great big mustache. Canada, the only country with its own mustache. Do moose live anywhere else? Is there like in other northern places? Like I know there's elk other places. Is there moose in like Russia and stuff? We can't be the only country with moose, right? Meese? I mean, I guess the States probably have moose because they're like some of the northern parts of the States are more north than parts of Canada, or like the southern parts of Canada anyway. So I don't know a lot about the world, it turns out. It's pretty wild. It's just moose. It's like goose. Or I guess there's geese. No, it's the other, like fish. It's just, yeah, it's not mooses. It's just more moose. Vamoose. Yeah. It's if your moose goes away. Yeah, I think the joke we always say is the plural of moose is meese, like a goose and geese. Okay. Alaska, Canada, northeastern U.S., apparently the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. Ah, that's crazy. You figure they'd be in Russia, like they get connected by the ice. You figure the moose would have gone over at some point. Oh, does Poland have moose too? Wow. That's crazy. I asked my dad about that. My dad was a forest ranger back in Poland. Wonder if he ever wrestled with some Mises. Mises, yeah, totally. Oh, Sherry just got an awesome thing. Sherry's my wife who was just here. She's a fish person now, which I think I told you. She has lots of fish, and so we have this like square shrimp tank in our kitchen. It's just like this little cube, and it's filled with shrimp now. They're like these little yellow shrimp. I call them banana shrimp, but I don't think that's what they're actually called. But anyway, she got me, or us, I guess, not specifically for me, but she got a Rick and Morty background for that tank. So it's like this, like, one on some alien planet with a little Rick and Morty silhouette. It's really awesome. Okay. And then I'm going to replace this guy here. BP track. Great. Let's do the small one here. And one material. And the magic arrows. Come here, arrows, my friends. Oh, it's a little too tight. Also, why does this look stupid? Oh, because these things still have 2 material IDs. Of course they do. This looks kind of blech. Not as interesting as I thought it would. I call them chocolate mousse. That's pretty good. Introduced to previous. Oh, that's cool. Learned a lot about moose today. About meese today. Mooses? Musicals? I would name my moose Tafa, so then I could call him Moose Tafa. Sorry, that's the best thing I could come up with right now. Yeah, I don't know about this. This is okay. Maybe if it was like long and squat or something. I don't know. Kind of feels like these things aren't really hazards. Maybe just because there's a trim on this, it just feels kind of weird. Maybe if I just had like a... That was a mistake. It was a mistake. Yeah, Ben's having a great time. Ben is our local pun bard, as we call him. Yeah, I don't know about this. This is okay. I feel this is like too like contrived now. It just feels kind of bleh. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna not do this one here. I don't know. I still kind of like this idea, but maybe I don't. Maybe I don't like it. I feel this is getting like too crazy. I kind of just want like some simple lines. I wonder if I could use like a projector or something just to get some like color and stuff. Well, let me try. Let me just try something here. You know, this part of the process is always a little frustrating because you know, sometimes you just don't really know what you want, and then eventually, like once you get it, then you can just kind of fill up the rest of the level and go from there. But at first, you're just kind of like struggling with ideas and stuff. And I mean, it's, you know, it's part of it, but it's also very annoying sometimes. And then let's just do one material here. Let's just do like a simple little plate. Level 16 pun bard. Yeah, right? Yeah, it might just need to be just simple. Yeah, let's try this here. Yeah, I just kind of want shapes, you know? I don't really want anything too crazy. I'm just kind of playing around with this now. I just want to see what some of this would look like if it was just kind of long. You know? That's why I don't really, you know, spend a ton of time making this stuff, because sometimes it's going to be poopy and you're not going to use it, or I don't know. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I got some other ideas I'm gonna brew up here soon. Yeah, I thought this would be kind of interesting, but I don't know. The camera will be kind of like this. It might be okay. Maybe two. Something about it I just don't like, you know. Anyways, that's okay. That's okay. We might use it in a different context later. Excuse me. So let's do another thing. I'm just going to try out here again, just to kind of see if it'll kind of work. So I have these and I have this. You know, maybe I I like these little outlines too. Maybe it just needs a little bit of that. Just like a little, you know, je ne sais quoi. What do these look like actually again? They just kind of follow along? Okay, so let's do this. And I'm going to Oh, no, that won't work. Detach. No, that's fun. No, just go away. There we go. All right, so now we have this. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. What else can this Moo Chat do? I have a bunch of things. We could do like polls. I just want to try some stuff here. So I'm kind of getting okay. Okay, let's try this. Did it work? Okay, wait, how do I announce a poll? Vote now by typing yes or no. It doesn't post. Okay, my poll is, do you like polls? I'm just trying out some polls here. So you could type now by saying yes or no in the chat. I know it's really stupid. I just want to see if it works. See, I could bring this up. And it's like, do you like polls? And it will tell me how many polls. Oh, yes. 100% yes. Why would it go above 100%? Cool, thanks for playing along. Okay, so in the meantime, while voting is being tallied up, okay, so we have this guy here. I'm just going to copy his name, and I'm going to go plate I don't know, whatever line. I don't know what I want to call this. Okay, and then I'm going to keep the same pivot because I kind of just want to see how this will work. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do something like that. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's number one. And the number two, what I want to do is, this is going to be really expensive with meshes, so I'm going to have to definitely do this with like textures or something. Oh yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's do, I'm trying to think, I don't know what's better now. Let's do a plane here. Okay, open up Photoshop again. I'm gonna make a little texture. The voting, Ben, or this little trim thing? Ben loves polls. Let's realize this is a crazy poll. Okay, So I'm going to duplicate this again. I'm going to do this trim here. I don't really have the material for this thing yet, so let's make... Yeah, right? Who doesn't? There's so many good pulls. The Polish people. Okay, holo yellow. This is a little... strong. I think I just want it like gray or something. I don't know if I really want it even glowing. Maybe I do want it glowing? I don't know. Yeah, it does a funny thing because it's like parallel, but not really parallel. It's interesting, but I can always just adjust this too. Okay. Maybe it did look better as a glowy thing. I don't know. I don't even know anymore, you know? Maybe I just need to sit on this for a little bit. I think I need some better subdivides too, because it's not really matching up the track very good. Yeah, maybe I did like it better as like a glowy kind of texture. Right, let's have some like lines and stuff. Lines are always fun. All right. You know, I'm actually just going to get rid of the sides here. It's kind of making it feel very like thick and stuff, so I don't really want that. Yeah, that's better. Cast shadows is off. Good, 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 good. Where are we here? Oh my god, it's almost been 2 hours. I've done nothing today. My other streams feel like I've gotten so much work done, and then today it's like, cool, you made a couple things you're probably not going to use. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of cool, and then I could just add, I could make some other lines and stuff too. I think that's pretty fun. Yeah, isn't that the worst? I hate that feeling. You work for like a while and then nothing you did actually is going to be usable. But that's okay. That's part of life, I guess. Okay, so then, yeah, let's do a couple more. I kind of like this so far. Okay, so that line is specific to that track there, but you know, I could just have a couple of these. Is that pivot fine? I guess it's kind of away from the track. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. It's kind of stupid, but it'll match the rest of them. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we have that one. Let's go into Photoshop. I'm going to just make a little texture here. do 512 by like 128 or something. Might be a little small, but that's fine for now. And then just do you know, just some numbers. And letters. What did I have in my drawing here? Did I just have... Yeah, I just had those guys. What is this using? Helvetica. Yeah, that's fine for now. Okay, so delete the background. Okay. Chug, chug, chug. It's coming. Tracks. Oh no, wait, that was the correct place. Environment, tracks. I actually should have made a processing plant folder out here. I'll move my stuff out here. Okay, so let's keep that for now. Let's throw this on a plane. I'm probably going to make like a bigger sheet of a bunch of numbers, and then I could just kind of cut and paste around stuff there. Okay, and then I'll just map this bad boy. Crazy. What are you doing here? Whoa, why is that backwards? I have no idea. There we go. Probably more than enough. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make a little numbers plane here. Okay. This will be it for today. We'll export these things. We'll try and throw them on a track, and then we'll kind of drive around and see what they look like. I'm probably going to do this as like a projector or like part of the track or something, because it's going to be overkill doing this as like meshes everywhere, but we'll see. Again, sometimes I like just getting the look of things done, and then I'll worry about doing them properly. Or sometimes you run out of time and realize the stuff you did terribly is not destroying performance enough for you to fix it. So that's also a possibility. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay. Let's put this one over here. Probably a little further down. Okay, and then let's duplicate this over here. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, that's doing some crazy bendy things, which I don't love, so that's why this would probably work better as like a projector or something, but that's fine. Let's go over here. Do something like that. I don't know if I like this, but that's fine for now. Some crazy lines. Let's duplicate this one. Oops. What material does this have? Oh, too glowy. Okay, so then we have that. Then let's duplicate this again. Oh, crazy. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's do... All right, yes, let's do this one here. My naming is terrible too, but that's fine. Members. Alpha clipping. Where are you? Okay. And then let's move this in a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, something like that. Just get some kind of detail on here. A little bit of lines. Yeah, that's starting to look a little better. That's starting to look closer to the kind of concept I had. I don't really like this thing, so I'm just going to get rid of it for now. We'll see. We'll see if this works. It might be too busy. Definitely too high poly and everything, but maybe not. We'll see. They're not casting shadows and stuff, so it might be okay. But anyways, let's save this level. We'll load it up from the base game, and we'll play it from the menu and see what it looks like. All right. Yeah, 1 second. Let me just load my level here. Bum, 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 bum. Drink my giant tea. All right. Get my controller for this one too. Bum 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 bum. Let's do Space Traveler. I like this one. This is a little Lost Orbit music. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that vote thing again. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, come on, baby, let's go. We already know Ben loves the polls, so we don't need any more voting. Alright, chug chug chug, local play. It's a little chuggy through the Oh no, do I not have my Oh, my Steam is on. Huh. Oh, these things, these are like roll-up stands from Lost Orbit back in the day. They're just really like stubby here in my room because my thing is really short, but they're like those roll-up banners for packs and stuff that we used to have. Oh, I had enable preview on in OBS. No wonder things are running slow. Okay, it's loading, I promise. Just bear with me here. But yeah, I have the two banners. One's from the original Lost Orbit, and then one's from Terminal Velocity. And I'm in the basement right now of my house, so it's not very pretty back there. So I brought those home, and I unrolled them. And I couldn't unroll them all the way because my basement's really low, but I threw them up here so it would block some of the ugliness that is my basement. I actually have a Raccoon Rising poster I just brought home too, so. Oh, I also have Photoshop and 3D Max open, or 3D Max anyways. Let me close that because that's probably not helping. Second here. Let's try to make sure my computer doesn't explode. Whoa, what happened here? Is it because I wasn't looking? Ah, oh, crap. Why is it not working? I don't know. Yeah, the editor is always just like oh yeah, my hardware is not great. I definitely need a new machine soon. I have one of the older machines from the office. I got new ones for everybody else, but mine's getting a little old. I just need more RAM, and I think just a better graphics card. I don't even know what I have. But it also runs a lot chuggier when you have OBS open. Usually I can have 3D Max open and everything too, and like I can when I'm working, but just for for some reason OBS, I don't know if it just doesn't like it. Yeah. I do need 64 gigs of RAM. I know. I think I only have like 16 or 32 or something. It's not enough for all the shenanigans. It might be, Ben. I couldn't play straight from the track, so I'm trying from the menu right now, but I don't know if it'll work. Sorry, I got my music on a little loud here. I don't know if that's loud for you guys, but okay, we'll see. What are you repainting? Hey. Yeah, the editor is always heavy. I also have like my windows are kind of all over the place, which I know the editor doesn't like sometimes, but yeah, it's already playing a little better. Processing plant. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I might only have 16, and it's definitely not enough. Like a lot of times, I'm like 100%. And same with my CPU. It's like maxing out. But then parts have been so expensive recently. I didn't really want to fork out for parts over the pandemic too much, and I think they're back a little better. Yeah, yeah. Your computer's amazing. That's what I need. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they are really expensive, right? Did you find that too when you were building yours, Ben? They seemed like they went up quite a lot. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, I don't know. It's doing this, Ben. So I guess we're not playing the level today. I don't even know what camera angle this is. Oh, maybe I have a camera in here that I put in for testing or something. No, those are the renderers. Just the main. Yeah, the main camera is all the way up here for some reason. Domage. Okay, well, I guess we'll check out to see if the track works next time. But I guess it is not working today. So no, that was the main camera. Those were all cameras from the renderer. Yeah, the main camera was up in the sky for some reason. So I don't know. Maybe my intro camera is off. Maybe that's why. Hold on. No, because it was playing. Yeah. Anyways, that's okay. We'll take a look at it next time. Well, on the stream, the track's all white and crazy, wild. Just watching that right now. Anyway, it's not very exciting for you guys watching me try and figure out what's going on here. So. Sorry, let's just go back here and we'll kind of recap a little bit of what we did today, which is not much, but you know, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. So we replaced the track with some metal. We threw in some guardrails that are just kind of simple. We started making some of these little caution strips here, which are very simple for now, but you know, I kind of wanted them to go around the rock, and I don't really love that they're just like intersecting this rock too, so I might still need to make like a skirt for the rock. I don't know. It's starting to feel like it's getting a little crazy, but then we added some other lines to the track, which I'm kind of digging, but we might need to do a different way if this is getting a little heavy. So, you know, we'll kind of see how it goes, but yeah, I think we'll do that for next week. If I have time during the week, I might play around with some other things and maybe try and come up with some solutions. So then next week we can maybe just decorate the track and kind of, you know, go from there. But I am kind of liking the flat metal look to it all, and it does look very like industrial. So I'm kind of getting close to this kind of idea I had, but it's not quite there. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So it should be pretty good. But anyways, that's it for today. So I got to go up and have some dinner with the kids and the wife and stuff. So you're probably wondering where I am. Anyways, thank you for hanging out and watching me struggle through some of the shenanigans. You kind of got to see a little bit more of the more pain in the ass process of making a level where you don't really know what's going to look good yet, and you kind of just trying to figure out by trial and error and all that. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I do this every Monday and Wednesday. Tomorrow Mark Game Dev is on, and he does his dev stream for Pixelnauts, where he kind of talks about the programming side of things, and I think he's working on some items right now. So definitely tune into him if you're interested in watching some more Rocket Rumble development. So cool. Thanks everyone. Thanks for chatting with me, keeping me company over the last couple hours, and I'll see you on Monday. Cool. Thanks everyone.